The overall allocation under gender budget has increased from 4.49 lakh crores in 25-26 BE to 5.02 lakh crores in BE 26-27. So within 1 year, BE to BE, there is this kind of an increase. In fact, this allocation is about 38% higher than the actuals of 24-25. So it's important for us to recognize, sir. But I don't know, I'm subject to correction, but about women, all party meeting was held, all our leaders participated, many leaders participated in it, all parties participated on this matter of women's reservation bill. Their views have been taken, government is planning to respond, and we want everybody's views to be taken. And in that meeting, DMK was not present. But here they're asking gender budget. If you're really concerned about women, why couldn't you attend that meeting along with the other party leaders? आप मीटिंग में नहीं आते, महिला के विषय में आप श्रद्धा नहीं दिखाते, मगर उनको लगता है कि जेंडर बजट का हमारे अमाउंट कम हो गया है. कहाँ कम हुआ जी? ऊपर से ज्यादा ही हुआ.
Please take your seat. Madam.
So,
please.
What not correct? You were not in the all-party meeting. Why not?
Please take your seat.
Yes. Were you present? Please. Were you present?
Please take your seat.
All-party meeting is a secret?
Madam.
Honorable Deputy Chairman say all-party meeting is where everybody is seated together. They were not there. I am highlighting that. Is it wrong or is it right? There can be only two. There can't be a grey area. I was in the wall, you didn't see me. You were not there. मान लो கரெக்டா இல்லையான்றது நீங்க எப்படி சொல்றீங்க? நீங்க இல்லைங்க அந்த மீட்டிங்ல. அந்த மீட்டிங்ல நீங்க இல்ல. He was not there. Yes. He was not there.
बोले मैडम, please. You continue.
Sir, misleading is not the issue, sir. They were not there. It was an important meeting. All parties were represented. They were not there. Huh? When all parties were called, you were not there. Keep asking now.
Please. Please.
Right. Sir, I don't mind Congress party and others rising in support. I will give more. Now that it has come to this, I will talk about the status of women in Tamil Nadu. आप इसके लिए इतना तड़प रहे हैं और सब आपके लिए कॉमरेडरी दिखा रहे हैं. मैं महिला के हालात तमिलनाडु में वो बोलना चाहती हूँ. பின்ன பெண்களுடைய நிலைமை தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கிற நிலைமை எடுத்து சொல்றேன். நீங்க கேட்டுக்காங்க அத பத்தி நீங்க மறுக்க முடியாது. Sir, leave me talking about it. One of the NGOs, leave me talking about it. An NGO which is based in Madurai did a study about what is happening in Tamil Nadu and about women in Tamil Nadu, and they said there is a steep rise of 40% in crimes against women in Tamil Nadu. You can argue with that as well. And this is based on 6 years of data, 2019 to 24, from 26 out of 38 districts. Women's situation in Tamil Nadu and gender budget के बारे में इधर रो रहे हैं. 26 out of 38 districts में महिला के हालात के ऊपर NGO के स्टडी बोलता है 40% इंक्रीज है क्राइम रेट में. उसके लिए आप प्लीज कुछ करो. क्योंकि I am also from Tamil Nadu and I want that state to be safe for women. Don't come and shed crocodile tears. महिला के लिए बजट कम हो गया. कम नहीं हुआ, मगर हालात उधर गंभीर है. तमिळिயும் சொல்றேன்ப்பா, இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் சொல்றேன், ஹிந்திலயும் சொல்றேன், முடிஞ்ச மீதி 2-3-4 பாஷையிலும் சொல்றேன். உண்மையை ஒத்துக்கணும். நீங்க இதுக்கு பதில் சொல்லுங்க. பின்ன அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னொன்னு சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு.
Please.
Sir, this study team took 90 cases And it was shocking to note that only in 3 cases the accused were convicted. In rest, they are all roaming free. பெண்களுடைய நீங்க எழுப்பினது நீங்க என்ன ஜெண்டர் பத்தி பேசுறீங்க, போய் சொல்றீங்க பட்ஜெட் பத்தி. So if in that 90 cases which have been studied, 98% of cases में अगर accused is roaming free and the court has not given any conviction in those 10 full years, take care of women in the state. Yes? மணிப்பூரை பத்தி உள்ளாட்சித்துறை அமைச்சரே வந்து கொடுத்திருக்கார் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட், நிராகரிக்க முடியாது உங்களால. Home Minister came and gave a statement here. Home Minister was there when the incident happened in Manipur. He sat in the camps. After that, for 3 months, MOS was sitting in Manipur. At one point in time, when similar thing happened in Manipur, the UPA government's minister did not even visit Manipur. Ada kelunga ungaloda thoyama katchiyila kelunga avangala. Sir, if this is the way we have to talk, there are ministers in Tamil Nadu who have in public uttered such grossly unacceptable statement about women. Ama neenga election vechittu dhaan engitta pesreenga, naanu pesuven. Sir, at least 4. I will stop with it, don't worry. There are at least 4. What is this? It's a response given. I am shocked. Jairam Ramesh, I will bring in statements also for you.
Jairam?
Of course I am.
Please, yes.
So there are 4 or 5 instances, sir. No, Finance Minister of India doesn't mean that I shouldn't talk about issues of women-related concerns. You ask me about Manipur, I will say about Manipur as well. So, sir, with the state and its ministers publicly stating things which are totally against women, this shedding of tears about gender budget is not acceptable at all. He's a senior advocate in Supreme Court. I respect Honorable Member Wilson. He should go into the details. What has been allotted, what is not, and then tell me gender budget has come down. Sir, again, I'm sorry, sir. GST related wrong information. GST is an indirect tax. It is levied, whoever purchases an item, be him rich or poor, that tax is paid. But for the poor, for the commodities that they will buy, for the goods that they will buy, the GST Council has sat and discussed about it and decided that we'll have to further reduce for the sake of the common people. But I'm sorry, but if a rich man also has to buy soap, even he will have to pay the tax. I cannot say every shopkeeper, you make sure that when the richest man in the town comes, you make him pay 30%. Whereas when the poorest man comes, you pay 5%. Is that possible, sir? So I'll tell you how the poorest of the poor, whose essentials are being taxed nothing or less. In over 30 items, sir, I'm giving a list if you want, which are of use for everybody, poor people, construction workers, farmers, street vendors, or common Indian citizens who are not high net worth. Rice, wheat, pulses, that is dal, taxes exempt. GST nahi hai, exempt. Atta, maida, besan, GST exempt. Fresh vegetables, GST exempt. Fresh fruits, exempt. Fresh milk, curd, lassi, buttermilk, eggs, exempt. Fresh meat, chicken, fish, bread, jaggery, salt, papad, kajal, bindi, sindoor, kumkum, plastic, glass bangles, everything exempt. Contraceptives, vaccine, educational services, healthcare services, exempt, sir. Similarly, in the September meeting, we have added more items for exempt category. UHT milk, paneer, pizza bread, kakra, chapati, roti, paratha of various ways, south paratha, north paratha, all Indian breads, pencils, sharpeners, erasers, crayon, notebooks, individual health insurance, individual life insurance, and selected life-saving cancer medicines are all exempt. So I want honourable member to say, where is the GST? Really, if there are more items, the GST Council will consider. All are exempted from paying any GST. And in the 5% category, sir, where it is processed food coming in, sugar, tea, coffee, edible oils, cooking oils, butter, ghee, cheese, condensed milk, almonds, dates, dried fruits, clothing up to 2,500 per piece, are all under 5% category. ये कहाँ से rich के लिए, poor के लिए वगैरह आता है sir? And indirect tax, nobody is in a position to implement for a rich man differently from a poor man. इसीलिए हम ये करते हैं कि पुअर खरीदने वाले एसेंशियल आइटम्स में कम से कम एकदम वाइवर ही दो. So how does it not benefit the poor? It's not discriminatory in that sense. So I'll come back to Honourable Member Shakti Singh Gohil, sir. Again on the cesses and surcharges, sir. I think I've answered this quite a number of times. Constitution gives the right for cesses and surcharges to be collected by the central government. Of course, it has to be for a purpose. It can't be, I collect it without stating the reason. And we'll have to be accountable for the money collected to be spent on that particular thing on which we have said we are collecting. And if the concern is we are collecting but we are not spending, I can appreciate it. But we are collecting but also spending. And not just what is collected, sometimes even more. This data has been given several times, sir. I would again highlight, states are the ultimate beneficiary of the cesses that we collect, whether it's for education, health, or roads, and so on. So just the numbers, two numbers. Between 2014-15 to 26-27, the latest available figures. Overall major cess collections, excluding crude oil and GST compensation, sir, the collection was, and I still call it estimate, 23.34 lakh crores. And those which are included are agriculture, infrastructure development cess, health, education cess, road and infrastructure cess. Against this, the utilization is estimated to be 24.28, 23.34 collected, 24.28 lakh crores expended, sir. So we are spending more than what we have collected in cesses and surcharges. 104% is what I can say is being utilized. So concern of Manya Member Shakti Singh Gohil should be addressed by this response. Sir, I think, again, there was a very important question. How will the government ensure fiscal deficit at 4.3 in 2026-27 in view of the reduction in excise duties announced on petrol and diesel? The current situation about which we announced. I can't see the honourable member who asked it, Saket Gokhaleji. I want to say, sir, union excise duty is one of the multiple sources of revenue to the government and contributes under 10% of the gross tax revenue estimated to be collected the forthcoming financial year. So mobilization of additional resources, prioritizing on growth-induced expenditure, better targeting of welfare expenditure, and also greater transparency in fiscal operations have been significantly the hallmark of our government. And I think we will, following the same pattern, we'll be able to keep the government's fiscal stance carefully managed. Also, there will be efforts to have greater mobilization through non-tax revenues. So I appreciate the member for having asked a question which is of relevance today, and we shall be on our toes, if I can say that way. So again, what is India's crude policy? What is the government doing during these times is a question asked, but I want to just highlight through comparing our situation with the rest of the countries around us. Globally, sir, first of all, international crude oil prices, have surged from 70 per barrel dollars to 122 per barrel, $122 per barrel within just 1 month. That's kind of an increase driven by this West Asia conflict, particularly because of the disruptions in Strait of Hormuz. Brent crude has not dropped below $100 since March 13. So consequently, petrol and diesel prices for consumers have gone up all over the world by 30 to 50% in Southeast Asian nations. दुनिया भर के increase हो रही है और Southeast Asian nations में 30 to 50% increase हुआ है. 30% in North America. जी.
Please, माने, please, not please, let her speak, please, आप बोलो. Please, डांगी जी, सीट पर बैठकर नहीं बोलते, आप जानते हैं.
जवाब दे रही हूँ. Anticipate करके मुझे मेरे मुंह बंद ना करना. मैं जरूर जवाब. Sir, so in this context where the prices have gone up, 30% to 50% in Southeast Asian countries, 30% in North America, 20% in Europe, 50% in African countries is the increase. And since the last 4 years, after the Russia-Ukraine conflict, there's been severe stress in terms of the oil, fertilizers, and therefore we are carefully managing. And the Prime Minister's one single guidance is, जनता हमारी नागरिक के ऊपर बोझ ना पड़े. There should not be a burden on the citizen of India. That's been the guidance given to me, and we are managing carefully. This morning, the announcement which is made, government has issued, purposely I'm getting into the details, and then I'll move to say a few more things. Government has issued a notification cutting petrol excise duty from 13 to 3 per litre, a reduction of 10 rupees. Diesel duty was removed entirely, dropping from 10 to 0, 10 rupees to 0. No waiting period, no phased rollout. Immediate effect from today. The results are petrol and diesel retail prices in India remain completely unchanged. We have not increased. On the contrary, the government is taking the burden, making sure the oil marketing companies will ensure buying more and doing supply and keeping the supply uninterrupted. Actually, this is actually making sure that the volatility outside, both of the cost and of the supply constraints, does not hit the ordinary citizen. Price remains unchanged for the citizen, and that is what I want to make clear here. We are making sure that people of India don't suffer. Similarly, sir, there are standalone refineries, all of whom are bringing the crude, refining, and sending out refined products, various types of products to countries abroad, making their business, earning well, and so on. On them, we have put this restriction that we have taken a massive hit on our taxation revenues to ensure very high losses of oil marketing companies, approximately 24 rupees per litre for petrol and 30 rupees per litre of diesel. At this time of sky-high international prices are reduced. Simultaneously, sir, an export tax has been levied so that international prices of petrol and diesel have skyrocketed, and any refinery in India exporting to foreign countries will now have to pay this export tax to the government. So those refineries which are sending products which are refined should make them be available for Indian citizens first before they export. So export करके अच्छा कमाना अच्छा है, ठीक है, मगर आज के हालात में एक्सपोर्ट करके आप कमाना सिर्फ अच्छा नहीं है, मगर आप अगर एक्सपोर्ट करना है भारत के लिए अवेलेबल करो, पहले हमारे लिए सप्लाई इंश्योर करो, बाद में आप एक्सपोर्ट करो, मगर एक्सपोर्ट करने के समय हमारे लिए 24 रुपीस पर लीटर ऑफ पेट्रोल एंड 30 रुपीस पर लीटर ऑफ डीजल के लिए आपका लॉस को सरकार भरपाई कर रही है। सो सप्लाई का भी इंतजाम हो रही है, रेट ना बढ़ाने के लिए भी इंतजाम हुआ है आज सिर्फ एक अनाउंसमेंट के वजह से। और कल रामनवमी, इसके बावजूद भी ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने सबको बुला करके इसके ऊपर चर्चा करके निर्णय लिया कि जनता को ये सुविधा दे। नॉर्मली वी आर टोल्ड यू डोंट नीड टू कंपेयर विद अदर कंट्रीज। एक बार हमें बोला भी गया कि देख लो कि एक्सपोर्ट रेवेन्यू बांग्लादेश में कितना हो रही है, हम तो इधर एक्सपोर्ट भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, एफडीआई भी नहीं ले आ रहे, ऐसे करके उस समय एकदम कंपैरिजन बांग्लादेश, श्रीलंका, नेपाल वगैरह। मैं उसी रास्ते पर चलते हुए आई वांट टू से दिस सर, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन पाकिस्तान? 200% hike on high octane fuel is happening. 20% hike on petrol and diesel overnight हुआ है. Petrol now is sold at 321 rupees, Pakistani rupees a liter. And this is a reported news. I am not sourcing it from somewhere else. Smart lockdowns announced in Sindh province so that their fuel can be conserved. Restricting movement, gatherings and public events down to one more paper is reported even from Pakistan. Schools are shut for 2 weeks. Government offices have moved to 4-day working week. Private offices told to shift 50% staff to work from home. हम ये तो नहीं कर रहे हैं सर, मगर गलतफहमी फैला रहे हैं लोग, कुछ नेतागण, कि there will be lockdown. कोई लॉकडाउन का गुंजाइश नहीं है भारत देश में। ये गलतफहमी फैलाना छोड़ना चाहिए नेतागण। बेसलेस रूमर मॉन्गरिंग और जनता के मन में एक भय फैलाने के लिए कुछ भी कह दो। कहां हो रही है लॉकडाउन का? पाकिस्तान में हो रही है, ना कि इंडिया में। सर, मार्केट्स एंड शॉपिंग सेंटर्स आर ऑर्डर्ड टू बी क्लोज्ड बाय 9:30 PM पाकिस्तान में। इधर हो रही है क्या? ऐसे कुछ नहीं है। और बांग्लादेश का हालत देखिए सर, मैं ये नहीं कह रही हूं कि हाँ वो कष्ट में और दुख में है, नो, आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट, मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट कंपैरिजन के लिए बोल रही हूं। उन देशों का भी हमारी तरफ से जो भी मदद अगर मांग रहे हैं वो सब हम करते जा रहे हैं, गुड नेबरली रिलेशंस के लिए हम कर रहे हैं। All universities shut down and shifted to online learning in Bangladesh because electricity nahi hai. 5-hour rotational power cuts happening, implemented for domestic consumers in the city Dhaka. Fuel station across Dhaka closed due to shortage of octane and diesel. So हालात हर देश में ये मिडिल ईस्ट का वॉर के कारण बिगड़ा हुआ है। हम मैनेज कर रहे हैं जिससे हमारे नागरिक को कोई दिक्कत ना हो। I can go further, sir, but I'm just saying the contrast in price, I want to say, India, nothing has changed. Whereas in Pakistan, plus 20% to plus 200% price, depending on petrol, diesel, high octane, whatever. Bangladesh has rationed, stations closed, supply cut 10 to 15%. Excise duty action, we have cut rupees 10 per litre. None of them have responded. Schools, I told you about schools, offices, markets, power supply, and so on. So, India, among this neighborhood countries, is maintaining a level of stability. And किसी भी हालात में हमारे नागरिक के ऊपर कुछ दबाव ना हो, इस मकसद से ऑनरेबल पीएम हम सबको आदेश दे रहे हैं, गाइडेंस दे रहे हैं, एंड वी आर इम्प्लीमेंटिंग समय समय पर। सो देशवासियों को हम पॉजिटिव मैसेज देना और एकजुट रह करके इस परिस्थिति से बाहर आना चाहिए। सो आई वुड अपील टू ऑल ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स टू लुक एट that the government is active and responding to the rapidly changing situation. Sir, one very relevant issue to tax administration, sir, Honourable Member Wilson has raised it. He says tax authorities can reopen past year cases without limits. Why? First of all, I want to say, sir, that's not correct. There is a limit of 5 years for which past assessments can be opened. Beyond that, they cannot. Cases can only be reopened, even then, I want to say, cases can be reopened only if the escaped income is 50 lakh or more. Matlab, you didn't declare 50 lakh, we got to know, and that is what we'll reopen the case only to that limited amount which has escaped assessee's attention or has come to the notice of the tax administration. And it protects the small and medium taxpayers because we have only put 50 lakh and above, otherwise no. There are, of course, many other facts which can go, but simple answer is we don't open accounts beyond 5 years. So, largely, I think I've addressed the issues raised by honourable members, sir. I request the House to consider and return the finance bill.
Honourable members, I shall now put the motion regarding consideration of the appropriation number 2 bill 2026 to vote. The question is that the appropriation number 2 bill 2026 as passed by Lok Sabha be taken into consideration. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. We shall now take up clause by clause consideration of the bill. Clauses 2 to 4 and the scheduled stand part of the bill. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Clauses 2 to 4 and the schedule are adopted. Clause 1, the enacting formula and the title stand part of the bill. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Clause 1, the enacting formula and the title are adopted. Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji to move that the bill be returned.
Sir, I rise to move that the bill be returned.
Motion moved that the bill be returned. The question is that the bill be returned. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The bill is returned. Sir, 1 minute. I'll please. I shall now put the motion regarding consideration of the Finance Bill 2026 to vote. The question is that the Finance Bill 2026 as passed by Lok Sabha be taken into consideration. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. We shall now take up clause by clause consideration of the bill. Clauses 2 to 161 and the 1st to 6th schedule stand part of the bill. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Clauses 2 to 161 and the 1st to 6th schedule are adopted. Clause 1, the enacting formula and the title stand part of the bill. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. Clause 1, the enacting formula and the title are adopted. Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji to move that the bill be returned.
Sir, I rise to move that the bill be returned.
Motion moved that the bill be returned. The question is that the bill be returned. Those in favour will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The bill is returned. Bill is over now.
Sir, bill is over. Bill is over. I have nothing to say on the bill. It's just a matter of information. The Honourable Finance Minister of India informed the House that there was an all-party meeting on the Women's Reservation Bill. Now, it is a fact that the Congress Party and other opposition parties have been demanding an all-party meeting after the 29th of April because there is an election going on right now in 5 states. I want to categorically state there has been no all-party meeting till now.
Thank you, Mani Sansadhiya Mantri.
Unexpected expression of the views by Jairam Ramesh ji to this August House. I have from the day one told Jairam ji and his colleagues, including the leader of opposition, that government intends to enter into consultation with all parties. Whether it's all party together,
Please let him finish this.
whether it is all party in one table or parties one by one, this is a methodology adopted.
Please let him speak.
This is
Sir, आप बीच-बीच में ना खड़े होइए. Please let him speak.
This is an option exercised by the government. Now I expect the Congress party not to dictate the government how to conduct a process of consultation. Secondly, let me clarify.
But yes, he's clarifying it. Sir, माननीय minister is clarifying. Dangi ji बैठ जाइए. Nothing is going on.
And sir,
yes, आपने clarify किया. Please.
And
Please.
all the honorable Congress members who are speaking today, they were not part of those meetings, so they would not know how the meeting took place and in what manner. Secondly, sir, the Congress party is the
Let him, please.
Congress party is the only political party which is not coming forward and also demanding an all-party meeting. I have written a letter yesterday to the Congress president, who is the leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha. I would still appeal that instead of raising the issue, or only limited appeal is no need to. Jairam Ramesh ji is behaving unusual today.
Please, आप बोले आपकी बात है.
सर वो बहुत विचित्र व्यवहार दिखा रहे हैं आज. मैं तो एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा था कि वो ऐसे बात करेंगे. इसमें वित्त मंत्री ने जो बात यहाँ कही है मैंने सुना नहीं, लेकिन ये बात सही है कि पार्टियों के साथ बैठक हुई है, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के साथ बैठक हुई है, एनडीए पार्टीज का भी सामूहिक बैठक हुए है और बाकी अन्य विपक्ष पार्टियों से भी हमने बैठक की है. यहाँ में जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं उनके साथ भी हमने बैठक की है. There was
let Wilson ji, let him speak.
And DMK, Mr. Wilson, who is here, he was part of the DMK delegation. आपके लिए नहीं बोल रहे. अरे कांग्रेस वाला को इतना तकलीफ काहे को हो रहा है.
आप बोले प्लीज.
तो इसीलिए सर यहाँ सदन में रिकॉर्ड में आपने बात रखी है, मैं इसलिए क्लैरिफिकेशन दे रहा हूँ कि पार्टियों के साथ हमारा बैठक कंसल्टेशन प्रोसेस ये तो बहुत हेल्दी प्रैक्टिस है, आप तो वेलकम करना चाहिए. हम आपके पूछे बगैर कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. हम बार बार आपको कह रहे हैं कि आप आइए हमारे साथ बातचीत कीजिए. इतना अच्छा हमारा व्यवहार है सरकार का, वही सामने में नहीं आ रहे और पत्र सिर्फ लिख रहे हैं, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं सर. इसलिए यहाँ मिसलीड ना करें.
Now special mentions श्रीमान राग्या कृष्णैया special mention not present. श्रीमान प्रमोद तिवारी जी not present. श्रीमान एस सेल्वागन वेथी not present. श्रीमान निरंजन बीसी not present. Dr. Sikandar Kumar ji, a special mention demand for conversion of the Hamirpur, Sujanpur, Palampur road into a 4-lane highway.
Sir, my special mention is on demand for conversion of the Hamirpur, Sujanpur, Palampur road into a 4-lane highway. सभापति जी, मैं हिमाचल प्रदेश के हमीरपुर, सुजानपुर, पालमपुर सड़क मार्ग की समस्या के विषय में सरकार का ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं। हमीरपुर और पालमपुर हिमाचल प्रदेश के दो महत्वपूर्ण केंद्र हैं। इनके बीच सुजानपुर से होकर गुजरने वाला मार्ग न केवल सामरिक दृष्टि से महत्वपूर्ण है, बल्कि यह हजारों लोगों की दैनिक जीवन रेखा भी है। वर्तमान में बढ़ती यातायात की भीड़ और संकरी सड़कों के कारण इस मार्ग पर 4 लेन का निर्माण समय की मांग बन गया है। सुजानपुर का एक ऐतिहासिक मैदान और पालमपुर के चाय बागान पर्यटकों के आकर्षण का केंद्र हैं। बेहतर सड़क संपर्क से पर्यटन उद्योग को नई गति मिलेगी। अच्छी कनेक्टिविटी से स्थानीय व्यापार को मजबूती मिलेगी। कृषि उत्पादों और अन्य सामग्री को मंडियों तक पहुंचाना आसान और सस्ता होगा। वर्तमान में संकरे मोड़ों और भारी ट्रैफिक के कारण दुर्घटनाओं का खतरा बना रहता है। 4 लेन तकनीकी रूप से अधिक सुरक्षित होते हैं। स्वास्थ्य सुविधाओं के लिए मरीजों को हमीरपुर या पालमपुर ले जाने में वर्तमान मार्ग पर बहुत अधिक समय लगता है। 4 लेन बनने से आपातकालीन चिकित्सा सेवाएं त्वरित मिल सकेंगी। हमीरपुर सुजानपुर पालमपुर मार्ग को 4 लेन में बदलना क्षेत्र के भविष्य के लिए एक मील का पत्थर साबित होगा। यह न केवल बुनियादी ढांचे को मजबूत करेगा, बल्कि रोजगार के नए अवसर भी पैदा करेगा। मेरा भारत सरकार से विनम्र निवेदन है कि जनहित में इस परियोजना को प्राथमिकता देते हुए जल्द से जल्द इस मार्ग को इसी वित्त वर्ष 4 लेन में परिवर्तित किया जाए, ताकि लाखों लोगों को राहत मिल सके। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू। श्रीमती प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी जी।
Sir, I rise to speak over the concern over devastating fire at Dastakar Nature Bazaar. Sir, a devastating fire broke out at Dastakar's Nature Bazaar, basically which has stalls that have handloom as well as handicrafts, and they are from Indian weavers coming across the states, in south of Delhi on 16th March 2026. It gutted over 40 stalls just hours before the market opened for the ongoing Bonanza Bazaar Crafts exhibition. So the Dastakar Nature Bazaar is a private non-profit organization, has been working since 1981 to support Indian traditional craftspeople, and today works with over 1 lakh artisans across rural India. So as per the official statement of the organizer, goods worth more than 5 crore were destroyed, severely impacting artisans from across states such as West Bengal, Nagaland, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Kashmir and Rajasthan. While no casualties were reported and the blaze was brought under control after over 90 minutes, the remaining days of the exhibitions were cancelled, depriving artisans of crucial peak season income. Sir, India has 7 million artisans. They earn $3.4 to $4.5 daily in cities. Otherwise, in villages, they end up earning only 89 cents, which is barely subsistence. So only 34% have consistent wages. Despite being the backbone of a rural economy and cultural heritage, this sector faces disorganization, limited capital, poor technology access, absent market intelligence, and weak institutional frameworks. When a single fire wipes out a year's earnings for vulnerable artisans, government intervention becomes essential and necessary. So I urge the government through you, sir, to assess losses, provide emergency financial relief to compensate for destroyed inventory, offer rehabilitation support, including concessional working capital loans, and conduct fire safety audits at all major handicraft exhibition venues nationwide. Artisans are the custodians of centuries-old skills that once lost cannot be revived. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. श्रीमान सुभाष बराला जी।
धन्यवाद माननीय उपसभापति महोदय, आपने बहुत ही मुझे एक महत्व के विषय पर बोलने का अवसर दिया। मैं सरकार का ध्यान इस महत्वपूर्ण विषय की ओर आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं। पिछले कुछ वर्षों में जिन युवाओं की नियुक्ति ग्रामीण डाक सेवक के पद पर हुई, उनकी पोस्टिंग देश के विभिन्न राज्यों में दूर दूर स्थानों पे की गई है। इसके कारण उन्हें और उनके परिजनों को अनेकों कठिनाइयों का सामना करना पड़ रहा है। अतः मैं सरकार से विनम्र निवेदन करता हूं कि ऐसे कर्मचारियों की परिस्थितियों को ध्यान में रखते हुए उनकी पोस्टिंग अथवा ट्रांसफर उनके गृह राज्य में करने पर विचार किया जाए ताकि उन्हें सुविधा मिल सके और वे बेहतर ढंग से अपनी सेवाएं दे सकें। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. Shriman Yeram Venkata Subba Reddy ji, not present. Shrimati Sulota Deo ji, not present. Shriman Shakti Singh Gohil ji.
धन्यवाद महोदय। वर्ष 2023 में राष्ट्रीय चिकित्सा आयोग एनएमसी ने एमबीबीएस कॉलेजों के लिए एक नए मानक यूजीएमएसआर 2023 जारी किए, जिसमें श्वसन रोग, रेस्पिरेटरी मेडिसिन, टीबी, चेस्ट को अनिवार्य विभाग सूची से हटा दिया गया। इसके परिणाम स्वरूप नए मेडिकल कॉलेजों में श्वसन रोग के विभाग रखना अनिवार्य नहीं रहेगा। एमबीबीएस छात्रों को टीबी, अस्थमा, सीओपीडी जैसी बीमारियों का विशेषज्ञ प्रशिक्षण नहीं मिलेगा। इन कॉलेज अस्पतालों में मरीजों को पल्मोनोलॉजिस्ट उपलब्ध नहीं रहेंगे। आईपीएचएस 2022 में भी जिला अस्पतालों के लिए श्वसन रोगों के विभाग शामिल नहीं किया जाएगा। भारत की सबसे बड़ी संक्रामक बीमारी टीबी और सबसे आम पुरानी बीमारियों में अस्थमा और सीओपीडी का इलाज करने वाला विभाग को शिक्षा और सरकारी अस्पतालों दोनों से हटा दिया गया है। श्वसन रोग विभाग के फिर से बहाल क्यों करना अनिवार्य है? क्योंकि 1. भारत में दुनिया में सबसे अधिक टीबी रोगी है। जो विभाग टीबी का निदान और उपचार करता है, उसे हटाना माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की टीबी उन्मूलन योजना 2025 लक्ष्य को सीधा कमजोर करता है। 2. श्वसन रोग, अस्थमा, सीओपीडी, आईएलडी, फेफड़ों का कैंसर, स्लीप एपीनिया, ओपीडी और भर्ती के सबसे प्रमुख कारणों में से एक है। इनका उपचार विशेषज्ञ चिकित्सक द्वारा होना चाहिए, सामान्य चिकित्सक द्वारा नहीं। 3. नए मेडिकल कॉलेजों में विशेषकर ग्रामीण एवं छोटे शहरों में श्वसन रोगों की कोई सुविधा नहीं है। ब्रोंकोस्कोपी, स्पाइरोमेट्री, एनआईवी जैसी बुनियादी प्रक्रियाओं के लिए मरीजों को सैकड़ों किलोमीटर दूर जाना पड़ता है। अतः मेरा सरकार से ये मांग है कि इस पर ध्यान दिया जाए। थैंक यू।
Thank you. श्रीमान तेजवीर सिंह जी।
धन्यवाद महोदय। मैं देश के लाखों अभिभावकों की चिंता से जुड़े एक अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण विषय की ओर सरकार का ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं, और वह है निजी स्कूलों की लगातार बढ़ती फीस समस्या। सबसे पहले मैं देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, जिनके नेतृत्व में शिक्षा क्षेत्र में अनेक सुधारात्मक कदम उठाए गए हैं और शिक्षा को अधिक सुलभ एवं आधुनिक बनाने का प्रयास किया गया है। इसके बावजूद आज कई निजी स्कूलों द्वारा मनमाने ढंग से फीस बढ़ाई जा रही है। केवल ट्यूशन फीस ही नहीं, बल्कि एडमिशन फीस, एक्टिविटी फीस, ट्रांसपोर्ट और अन्य शुल्कों के नाम पर अभिभावकों पर भारी आर्थिक बोझ डाला जा रहा है। मध्यम वर्गीय परिवारों के लिए अपने बच्चों को अच्छी शिक्षा दिलाना आज एक बड़ी चुनौती बन गया है। कई अभिभावक मजबूरी में कर्ज लेने तक को विवश हो रहे हैं। शिक्षा कोई व्यवसाय नहीं, बल्कि समाज के निर्माण का आधार है। यदि यही इतनी महंगी हो जाएगी तो समान अवसर का सिद्धांत कमजोर पड़ जाएगा। अंत में मैं सरकार से यह निवेदन करता हूं कि निजी स्कूलों की फीस वृद्धि पर प्रभावी नियंत्रण हेतु सख्त नीति बनाई जाए। फीस संरचना पारदर्शी हो और अभिभावकों की शिकायतों के समाधान हेतु मजबूत तंत्र स्थापित किया जाए। मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि सरकार इस गंभीर मुद्दे पर आवश्यक कदम उठाएगी और अभिभावकों को राहत प्रदान करेगी। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू। श्रीमान निरंजन बीसी जी।
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chairman, sir, for giving me an opportunity to speak in an urgent public importance regarding need to strengthen the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe in our country. Sir, I seek to draw attention of the Government of India towards the functioning of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, a vital constitutional body entrusted with safeguarding the rights and interests of our tribal communities. The National Commission for Scheduled Tribe has been established under Article 338A of the Constitution of India with the mandate to investigate, monitor, and evaluate all matters relating to safeguards provided for scheduled tribes. The Commission is vested with power of civil court in matter of inquiry, including summoning witnesses, requisitioning documents, and receiving evidence on affidavits. As of late 2023 and early 2024, 4 posts out of 5 key constitutional positions in the National Commission for Scheduled Tribe remain vacant, including the chairperson, vacant since June 27, 2023, the vice chairperson vacant since 2019, and 2 members' position. This has severely affected the decision-making capacity and institutional effectiveness of the Commission. Further, out of a total sanctioned strength of 124 posts, over 70 positions remain vacant, including critical posts like director, research officer, law officer, accounts officer, and superintendent of police. The Commission is functioning at less than 50% capacity, significantly hampering its ability to conduct investigation, address grievances, and ensure justice for scheduled tribes in our country. Therefore, sir, I urge the Government of India to take necessary steps to fill all vacant positions for strengthen institutional capacity and empower the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes to effectively discharge its constitutional responsibility across the country. Thank you, sir. Jai Samvidhan, Jai Birsa.
Thank you. The House stands adjourned to meet at 11 a.m. on Monday, the 30th March 2026.